What the fuck is this piece of shit? Fuck me. Honey, I'm home. Or what's left of me anyway. Honey? Honey? I guess Melania went out with Michelle and Kamala. It is the weekend after all. So I guess I get a quiet welcome back. The kind of silence Barack's drones had before the Big Bang. Now what to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Oh, I know. Let me see if Vlad or George are on. Home sweet home. Man, I really need to get that checked out. Don't know why the fuck it's making that sound. I really hope to God they are on. Okay, let's try George then.
2 hours later.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, so much for that. Guess I have no choice. Why am I not surprised? Whatever, I guess.
Did someone just...
Hey, Sleepy Joe, forgot
hey,
your
Donald,
dementia.
I was
Wait,
just
what
leaving.
the fuck
See
is
ya.
that?
What? No, officer, I swear the lolly was legal.
How old is she?
She's 20. Everyone in this game is at least 20. Get off my back, you clownfish.
Okay, firstly, how did you know it was me talking anyways? I could have been that ghost of Christmas past you met in 1907 for all you know.
Anyone can smell that Big Mac breath through your mic, so it had to be
And
you.
so the joke eludes you as always, much to the same extent of your common sense.
Just like the election for you, right?
Okay, we are not getting into this rigged-ass election right now.
Get wrecked, Donald, you sore
Or
fucking
don't let me
loser.
finish, that's cool too. Whatever.
So how was your stay in prison, Donnie? Did you drop the soap?
I gotta ask, what was even the point of doing
Cry
that?
me a river, Donald. I only put you in there for 3 fucking days. Get over it and stop dripping tears all over your screen. Anyways, to answer your stupid fucking question, it's because I wanted to.
What?
Oh, don't act stupid, you fucking Neanderthal. It was about time you learnt your place, you election-losing bigot.
I thought you were going to say something about Stormy, but okay.
Oh, don't you worry about that orange man. It's coming soon.
How did Congress even approve of locking me in fucking prison over a sex scandal?
I literally said it wasn't that, but okay. I went to Congress and asked them for emergency powers to throw you in the slammer. They were like, yeah, sure, because he's orange and has a squirrel on his head.
Can't say I'm surprised. I fondly remember Pelosi ripping my State of the Union speech in half when I was president.
First of all, Donnie, this isn't 2020 anymore. Secondly...
Joe? 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 Joe, you sleepy fuck, wake up!
What? Oh, him. But it doesn't matter, Donnie. I think anyone would have torn that war crime of a speech into tiny pieces if they were in her position. Rest assured I would.
And rest assured you certainly will, Joe. Now where's the other libtard? I need someone to watch me play Enlisted and bask in my glory as I rack up the kills.
He's up your ass, Donald.
That's not even that funny, Joe. Wait, hold on. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I DM'd Barack. He said he'd be on in a sec. Now just to wait on your indictment, and you'll be back in jail in no time. Hope that night with Stormy was worth it, Orange Man.
Well, until then, I gotta show some kids how it's done.
The only thing you'll show to the world is how you lost the presidency to me.
What's up, bitches?
You took too long, had to listen to Joe speak, almost lost every brain cell I had in my brain left from that.
Would you shut the fuck up, you orange tangerine fuck? You had to wait less than 1 fucking minute.
Way too long.
Do you have the attention span of a fucking TikToker?
Ah, the annoying orange in the flesh and blood. At least past the computer screen anyway. Did you meet any of my kind in the prison shower room, Orange?
What do you mean, my kind?
Oh, you know, those big dudes looming over your shoulders?
They did things to me in there.
I thought you were all about that McLoving, seeing as you love McChicken sandwiches on both ends.
Donnie here not only cheated on Melania with Stormy, but also with his boyfriend Long Dong Silver in the prison shower room.
I bet.
What you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened
Hey, fuck
to
you,
it.
Trump.
Hold on, Obama, it's a reference. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That sounded like a mouthful. Seems like you got some practice in A, Trump.
You'd like to know all about that, wouldn't you? You old and senile fag. And they say I'm racist, calling me orange, tangerine, even monkey.
That is because you are my orange friend. That's a fact. And it's just like what you say yourself. Facts don't care about your feelings. And I can say with a high degree of certainty that no one cares about your shitty toupee.
Always spreading the love, aren't you, Obama?
Spreading those cheeks too reminds me of last night when Melania came to visit.
Always going for the low blows, aren't you, Barack?
Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Joe calling me orange is like me calling you black. Hey, Black, how's your day been? Did you go to the Black Friday sale to get a discount on watermelon, fried chicken, and grape juice? What about your boyfriend? Is he doing
Trump,
okay?
you racist asshole.
Oh, what? Does it hurt your feelings too?
Not cool, Donnie.
What I'm trying to say is that I don't go around normally saying shit like that. So why is it that I'm the target of liberal censorship and propaganda on a daily basis?
It must be a sad life being so delusional that you can't even answer your own fucking question with the answer right in front of you. That right there is why no one likes you,
So
Trump.
how is Obamacare working out for you?
Imagine losing to Joe in an election as fucking incumbent. Being the reason over 400,000 people lost their lives in the COVID-19 virus epidemic. Getting banned across social media for being a fucking troglodyte who can't keep his mouth shut. Inciting a riot at the Capitol. Then somehow blame me for America's problems because I wanted to give people affordable health care. Go fuck yourself, Donald.
Yeah, get on my level of play, Donald.
Oh, that doesn't mean you're exempt either, Sleepy Joe. In fact, you somehow make Trump look like a fucking saint in comparison. I've never seen the inflation in this country run so high in my goddamn life, and it's all thanks to you. It is truly beyond me as to why I had you as my vice president.
Hey, fuck you, Barack. I thought we were friends.
We're friends, Joe, barely, but we are.
Okay, can we just all settle the fuck down? Never thought I'd be in the position of peacemaker, but here we are.
Ha! You couldn't negotiate peace with North Korea. So what makes you think you'll fare any better here, you fucking slug?
Chill the fuck out, Joe. He's right. We all need to calm the fuck down. So, Orange, did you invite George to the call? I haven't been able to get in contact with him for a bit, and I know how much Republicans love to suck each other off, so I thought you might be able to.
I tried, but he's uncharacteristically quiet. Don't know what the fuck is going on with that, but I think he might be avoiding me for some reason. I also tried getting Vlad on, but then I realized he became Russian Hitler. So much for that.
I don't think I recall asking about Vlad, but thanks for the useless info out of nowhere, Trump.
I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't blame him from keeping far away from this sorry-ass group.
A group you are a part of, Joe. Do well to remember that next time you say something stupid like that. I'm still fucking pissed about you throwing me in jail, but if you guys watch me game, I might just forgive you, Joe.
I may have dementia and everything, but I don't think I recall throwing you into jail, Donnie. Still, I guess if it will get you to shut your fucking mouth for once in your life, I'll watch you.
I got nothing better to do in my life, so I guess I'll fuel this man's already raging ego some more just to watch him cry every time he dies.
That's fake news.
So what's the game anyways?
Enlisted.
Oh, awesome, another Gaijin cash grab jumbo simulator where you go to only one campaign to sit in a fucking tank in the gray zone in an infantry game just to watch your team lose anyways.
Only noobs impressed by Hollywood play Normandy. Moscow is where it's at.
If I recall correctly, Moscow became an automatic weapons simulator at high levels just like Berlin, right?
I mean, yeah, but how many players do you think reach the end of each campaign with the tedious fucking grind?
Only the people who are going to play the game like it is anyways. Everyone who has an ounce of sanity left the game before it could even kickstart itself in the supposed OBT. I think the moment you start charging players for fucking premium squads, accounts, weapons, vehicles, upgrades, and the ability to skip the progression entirely is the exact moment when the game promotes itself as being a fully fledged game with progressive developments.
They did say they were going to revamp the progression and matchmaking, though.
I suppose, but do you think the gameplay loop is going to instantly change just because they add late war tanks into early war campaigns? Oh yeah, it's so much fun getting blown up by a rocket plane in the sky. You have so few options to deal with as a free-to-play player.
Okay, first of all, you play Enlisted as a free-to-play player. You were the president of the United States at one point, and you're telling me you can't afford a $40 premium account? Get the fuck out of here. Secondly, just have an engineer squad in your squad rotation if you don't want to fly a plane. I mean, if you do, then go for that instead. But as an infantry player, you have to be ready for anything thrown your way. That's what makes the gameplay loop so dynamic and interesting. I do understand your criticisms against the planes, though. They give me a brain tumor from how much of a headache they give me from my screen constantly shaking.
Ah, yes. Let me sacrifice one of my 4 precious squad slots for a squad that would do me just as much good as having an engineer in any other squad, so I can't level 3 squads at a time. Let me also dump my wallet on a generic dumpster fire of a game just so I can bash my fucking skull against the wall every time I get my entire squad wiped from HVRs from 200 meters away anyways. Great and flawless advice, Orange. Well done.
Truth be told, it sounds like a skill issue, Barack. Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Yeah, laugh it up, Orange Paste.
I love the P-47. It's so easy to get kills with. If you press R, your kill feed lights up like a Christmas tree. Reminds me of the good old...
Shut up, Joe. I'm getting tired of debating this shit. Can you just get on with it, Orange Juice? I don't even want to ask what the fuck Joe is playing right now, let alone find out.
Fine by me.
What are we doing in the Russian menu, Donald? Care to explain?
He really loves his T-50. Right, Orange Cuck?
Using the T-50 is like Donald selling state secrets away to his good old pal Putin. It's just that easy.
That's fake news and you know it. I mean, besides, isn't that Sleepy Joe's thing to sit in a tank all game?
True, I guess.
Hey, gray zone camping with a tank is a perfectly valid tactic. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Stop shitting on players just because you can't get on my level.
I'm surprised you can even see out of the damn thing, considering you couldn't even see the Chinese spy balloon overhead. Or did, but didn't do anything about it.
It was shot the fuck down, Donald. Stop acting like a petty child.
I bet Xi Jinping tucks you into your crib at night.
At least I have someone that cares about me.
And there you have it, folks. President Joe Biden of the United States admits collusion with the Chinese Communist Party. Get Fox News on right now, Barack.
I'm a Democrat. Why would I do that?
We're talking about Joe right now.
Stop being a fucking drama queen. What's done is done. I would say you should move on, but your whole personality is centered around dwelling in the past.
See, Barack, back when this old fossil was still in school, he didn't do so well in history class and got F's on every test because he thought Abraham Lincoln was president during World War II.
I wonder how you would know such a thing.
Yeah, your wife's boyfriend told me all about it.
The game is about to start soon, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, I totally didn't notice the giant loading screen right in front of my face. Thanks, Captain Obvious. I really needed that observation. What the fuck is that?
Turn off that horrible music, you Nazi fuck. Hitler loved stormtroopers almost as much as me, so I gotta say, that music is lit AF, bro. Or should I say that the Jews were?
Turn that shit off.
What the fuck did we just join?
Hell.
I'm not even going to ask how this guy can hear me.
It was easy to edit in for the story.
What?
Nothing.
Wait, how the fuck are you guys on the other team?
The chosen teams are random, you dumb fuck. You're lucky enough to even have me in the game.
This is what I was telling you, Ben.
Is that who I think it is?
No, you're dreaming. Go back to sleep.
The teams and even matches you join are completely random.
I think it is.
But you chose to ignore me and instead shoved your brain-dead statistics of how we have a 50% chance of properly doom-stacking one team down my
To
throat.
be fair, George, I don't think there's much he could have done to avert this crisis. Still, gotta love it when our toxic Jew kid of a leader cries over pixels on a
Go
screen.
fuck yourself, Rogan. So who do we have on our team?
What the fuck? Why did a sandbag wall just appear in front of my face?
I thought you were all about walls.
Me, you, the Veraboo, Sweet Arovakeen, and fucking Carl, of course.
Dark times are upon us this day.
Here we fucking go.
The voice chat is wrought with heathens and heretics that must be cleansed with the sheer and raw power of my masculine energy. You may surrender now.
We even got a medieval Nazi in this chat now. This day just keeps on getting better and better.
Chaos is the sworn enemy of the Empire. For you to compare me to such vile beasts is an affront of which knows no bounds.
Whatever you say. Can we start this fucking game now?
This guy's ego is out of control. You'd make great friends with him, Orange Man.
Is that...
Hey, George, we thought you were
Oh,
in a
fuck.
plane crash. We've been spamming your notifications.
Who the fuck
for
are
a
these
while
guys,
now.
George?
Oh, hey, Donnie. Me and the boys were just doom-stacking to make our lives not so much of a living hell every sweat fest we queue up to in this event.
Me and the boys? I thought we were the boys, George. What happened?
I mean, no offense, but Barack and Biden aren't exactly the most competent players in the world.
What the fuck did you just say?
All Biden does is use vehicles every chance he gets, wasting the tank and plane slots, then dying anyways. And I think your imagination can paint what he's like on foot.
Fucking cheaters already report his ass.
All he did was shoot you point blank.
God damn it! That's impossible because I'm the best and most humble man alive. No one can reach my level.
Your level of stupidity? Yeah, I can't imagine anyone getting to that point either.
Bro, the game has barely started and I'm getting lit on fire left and right.
Skill issue.
As for Barack, he's an okay player in terms of combat capability, but he's not exactly a team player that builds rallies every chance he gets.
Says the guy on Xbox.
You're not getting into this debate right now.
Easy Master Race.
Oh my fucking God, Donald. As for you, I think you are way too focused on getting kills and being a tryhard for us to have any kind of fun. Not someone I want in my group.
So much for that plan, though. Maybe this is a sign from God, Ben. Maybe you need to be taught a lesson in being humbled. And I'm just the man to do it.
Zip it, Rogan. I don't want to hear another goddamn word out of your mouth.
Stay mad, little boy.
Little boy, where?
Joe, what the fuck?
You don't want to try hard in your group, but you want competent players in your team? What kind of fucking logic is that? When the Twin Towers fell, did they somehow hit your head by chance, George?
It's not like that, Donnie. It's just that, well, I have other friends I like to branch out and connect with. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Not with that squirrel on your head eating at your brain's ability to produce brain cells.
Would you all shut the fuck up? I'm trying to enjoy my sweet roll, and I can't go 2 seconds without people screaming at each other.
I knew it! He was the one who stole my sweet roll during my last playthrough.
George, your friend is a retard.
Tell me something I don't know.
Remember our deal, George.
What fucking deal?
See you on the battlefield, Donald.
Well, this just became personal.
Well, don't worry, George. Once I demonstrate to you the error of your ways and beat your ass, maybe you'll wake up faster than Sleepy Joe, and then come crawling back to us for forgiveness.
Talk about uniting under the same banner to defeat a greater foe. You got this, Donald.
Thanks, guys. You're the best friends I have.
If taken into account of the average lifespan in battle of a German and/or American soldier,
Nerd.
calculated by the increased probability of death with the introduction of modern firearms, such as heavy machine guns and heavy artillery pieces, plus our doom-stacked squad, that would equate to you having no chance of survival.
Nerd!
Oh my fucking God, Rogan, you prepubescent child.
Says the one talking like a 12-year-old know-it-all.
Ah, yes, that grade A gameplay we've all been waiting to watch all day today. What a fucking joke.
Well, I guess it's time to give these walkers a try.
Why do the walkers only have 2 legs? Is this Star Wars or some shit?
Why do you care, Barack? Are you looking down at those less fortunate than you who weren't built with arms in mind? I thought you were all about tolerance, but guess I was wrong.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything I just said?
Barack wishes he wasn't on all fours all the time. He gets jealous.
Kind of how you get jealous about losing the presidency to me?
What is that edgy music in my headphones right now?
It's the sound of victory, get fucked, bitch.
Sounds awful.
Skill issue, eat my nuts.
When Barack gets freaky with Michelle in the bedroom, you can only hear Barack screaming in there.
How could you possibly know what goes on in my bedroom trunk?
When I went on a husband's night out, Michelle told me all about how much of a good little boy.
Oh my
you've been
fucking
for
God.
her. Remember that, Joe?
Oh yeah, Donald. Do you remember that one time I told you I had to go to the bathroom and how long it took me in there? Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly the reason you were thinking.
Oh yeah, you told me. You fell asleep with your face inside the toilet.
Okay, I'll give you that one orange. That was a pretty good comeback.
How the fuck am I still alive right now?
Bro, how many times do I have to shoot this guy's fucking mech until the armor caves in?
Your crosshair is black.
Joe, that came out wrong.
You have 0 chance of penning, you orange dunce.
I'm pretty sure that's not how metal works in real life.
Someone hasn't played a Gaijin game before.
Surprise, bitch.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna get you, Ben, just you wait.
Easy clap.
I'm so glad you can gang up on me with mechs while I'm distracted.
Sit the fuck down, easy peasy, L plus coat plus seethe, bitch.
You were saying?
Donald just took a page out of Putin's Book of L's and rushed B like it was Kiev, just like the fucking moron that he is.
Like you would know about moving anywhere past the gray zone in your jumbo.
Or moving past your first term in presidency, eh, Donald?
Ah, yes, it's my fault that suddenly overnight on November 3rd, Biden receives over 1 million ballots from absentee votes in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Nothing out of the ordinary at all.
The people have spoken, Donnie. They don't want a fascist orange prick telling them how to live their lives. Get with the times.
Get with the times? That's almost as rich as my pockets. You were probably around when the Second World War took place. Wait, actually, no, before then. You know, Sleepy Joe, it's almost impressive, really. You're the only person that I know that failed upward so high that he stumbled his incoherent ramblings of a speech into presidency. It reminds me of that time you tripped up the stairs. Only a crowd of retards would vote for you, and you know it. With that being said, now that I think about it, I realized how fucked America is.
Any election is rigged when it's not in your favor.
There's got to be some kind of fallacy for what you just said there, Barack.
Limited vocabulary, have we, Trump?
To be fair, that does kind of sound suspicious.
You don't actually believe that, do you?
No, not really. Just any opportunity to shit on your parade is a good one.
What kind of fucking statement is that?
Another shit take from his truly. That's what that is.
I know all too well the pain of those conspiring against you amongst your fellow statesmen. You have my full support.
Hey, George, let's play a little game here.
Oh, God.
I spy with my little eye.
Your approval ratings dropped?
Wrong.
Guys, he found our rally.
Oh, I didn't know that was there. Thanks for the tip.
Great going, George.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking stupid of you to say.
Imagine skewing the votes with Russian lobbyists and still losing anyways. Oh yeah, that reminds me, how's your pal doing in the East? Not so well this time of the year, I bet. Getting the shit kicked out of them by old Soviet weapons.
Me and Vlad one time were playing this round of Moscow as the Germans.
Donald seeks to end my life.
When he was building a rally point, he said that he was preparing for a special military operation into Ukraine. I had no clue he was being serious. Don't blame me.
Oh, don't worry, I have other things I can blame you for.
Dude, these bots have aimbot, I swear to God.
And you have no situational awareness.
It's quite the list.
And you, a hell of a lot more.
You fucking crybaby. All you do is sit and moan, bitch, and complain every time you don't get your way.
Is that what you say to everyday people who suffer the horrible gas prices in this motorized society? I remember when you raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Look at where we are now.
And I remember the time you stumbled while running into McDonald's once they announced the Big Mac sale for 50% off.
And Joe here coming in with the grade school insults as always. God fucking damn it.
Get flicked on, bitch. Enjoy your trip back to the spawn screen.
It only took 2 entire squads and one of your bots that died to finally notice and take my 5-man engineer squad out. Great job, well done, you killed one guy.
Stay mad, bitch.
Seriously though, imagine starting a war just because you thought Nazis were in Ukraine.
That's a bad thing?
I mean, technically, Vlad wasn't wrong about Nazis being in Ukraine. Have you seen some of those pictures of Ukrainian divisions adorning Nazi emblems on their helmets? Hell, there's even the Azov Brigade with their Wolfsangel as their insignia, alongside the Black Sun as their backdrop. You know, the exact same symbol the SS and even some of the Wehrmacht soldiers had on their
You
helmets.
orange orangutan. Just because a select group of Ukrainians decided to represent Nazi memorabilia just to make the Russians mad doesn't instantly mean the entire Ukrainian army is suddenly filled with Nazis. You speak so much but say so little all the fucking time.
I wish I could pick off those bush warriors up on that fucking hill. Hey, can someone please fucking kill them? I don't have anything that can reach out and do any significant
Typical Donald,
damage.
always wanting someone else to do the work for him.
Blast it! It's Donald again!
I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Oh, of course I'm on fire.
Burn in hell!
I had my iron sights directly on him, pulling the trigger, and of course none of the bullets, spare one, landed. What a load of bullshit.
Oh, boo-hoo! The orange man is crying. Or is that just the sweat coming from your double chin, you diabetic cow?
Okay, lolly lover.
At least I don't have a wife that lies about loving me.
Should I stop them?
Honestly, it's kind of funny watching them go at it.
At least they achieved more in their lives than you ever did to win a single match of Enlisted. All hail our Lord and Savior, the incest brother with gold so far up his ass that it peers through his eyes and blinds him to reality.
What's wrong with appreciating your sister for who she is? This liberal censorship, I swear.
I gotta side with Ben on this one, guys. Who wouldn't want to fantasize about someone like Abigail? Of course she's not as hot as my daughter, though.
Whoa, what the fuck, Donald?
What, was it something that I said?
I'm not a liberal, though.
Then who the fuck are you?
My name is your worst enemy, motherfucker. My name is your worst enemy, you fucking short little fucking faggot. Behold the faithful, for ye faith holdeth in flesh and bone. I mean, seriously, just look. Anyone can take a good look at Ben Shapiro and it'll convince them that the mustache man may have had a point.
What the actual fuck, Rogan?
Uh-oh. Joe Rogan made an oopsie. He just signed his consent form for some of my swastika designs tonight. Can someone grab this Veraboo's IP address? I was thinking about paying him a visit sometime.
Are you trying to say something about your skill level, Mr. Pitt?
Yeah, let's talk about those stormtroopers you idolize.
The scene where you died in fury was the best one.
The reason why Lucas over here wrote stormtroopers into Star Wars was so he could have someone to relate to.
Is that why you hang out with Putin? So you could have someone to relate to?
Take the L, Donald.
Check thyself before thy wreck thyself.
Going back on topic here, that's too far, Rogan.
And wanting to list homosexuality as a mental illness in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders isn't?
Get over it, Rogan. That was years ago. No one gives a shit anymore.
Ben is just mad because I wrote in the scene where the Empire kills all of the space Jews.
Han Solo shot first.
You take that back.
May I remind all of us that these are grown men over a video game, arguing with each other.
See those mechs, Donald? You might be walking into a trap.
I have 2 eyes, you know.
Surprise, bitch!
God fucking damn it, Barack. Why didn't you tell me he was there?
Because I didn't know either, numbnuts. I fucking told you it was a trap. Why aren't you dumping some fucking HE on that Jewish prick? Hit him around the corner with your big load.
Surprise, bitch!
God damn it, man!
Donald would be all about those big loads, wouldn't he, Barack?
I don't have HE shells. Otherwise, I would be fucking using them, wouldn't I, genius?
Cry harder so your tears will clean the orange dust from your face.
Aren't you supposed to be a conservative, Ben?
Yeah, but I hate you.
Isn't it fun to watch Republicans fight each other, Joe?
I'm more interested in the circus that follows behind the fat-ass Clementine. Who would fucking vote for a clown to run the show?
You Democrats are just mad that capitalism went further than communism in world history.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you, Donald? Socialism is not a Marxist revolution.
Hey, SS Erwin Rommel 88, what do you call the Democratic Party of America and Bernie Sanders?
Kommunisten!
See, he agrees with me.
Oh my fucking God, Donald, when the fuck will you learn to shut your goddamn mouth, you fat beluga whale?
10 out of 10 hitboxes right there, folks. Fucking glorious, man.
Nice aim.
Die in a hole, Barack. This rocket launcher sucks ass, dude. I'm hitting the side of its turret and nothing happens. Awesome.
That sounds like some mad cope.
Eat those rockets, you fat fuck!
That's rich coming from your mead belly. It must be nice sitting on your ass, ignoring the advice of Sin Mir while getting drunk instead of doing your one fucking job.
You don't know shit, you orange dartwing. At least I can keep my job.
Love it when a video game character comes in telling us what we do and don't know.
Watch your tongue, Rogan, lest I pull it.
I wasn't talking about you, Donald 2.0. Go back to running your joke of an empire into the ground. Or are your elector counts doing that for you already?
I thought me, Barack, and Joe's friendship was dysfunctional.
Who are you again?
He was meaning me, Joe Biden.
Hey guys, watch this MLG gamer move.
No!
Okay, I admit, that was a pretty good shot.
Wow, it's your first W ever since your L at the election.
Joe, you being alive since the dinosaurs walked the earth isn't a win.
Don't know who that... Wait, aren't you the guy that's our president? Almost forgot after that snooze fest of an inauguration no one watched.
He's an expert in a good night's sleep, Rogan.
Oh, do tell me of the rat men in the sewers some more, Sir Rogan. Or the Loch Ness monster that prowls in the great ocean, if not for a mere jest. Your extreme paranoia knows naught the words to describe them.
Get a load of this guy thinking he's King Arthur, delivering long, empty speeches in a broken manner of Old English no one uses anymore. You're not special. Grow up and start living in the real world.
Well, to be fair, he is special, just in a different kind of way.
Emphasis on different kind.
Get shit on, kid.
By Sigmar, show me the respect that I deserve as your emperor. Refusing union weakens us all. I will not be the plaything of someone's mockery.
You don't have to be anything because you already are.
Bend the knee to an Imperial? Ha! I'd sooner sleep with the skeevers.
What does Jarl Balgrove have to say about that comment, Mr.
Bro,
Arrow
get
in
out
the
of
knee?
the fucking way. The 10 out of 10 AI got me killed. Nice.
Jarl Balgrove bends over in the shower room. Just ask Donnie.
Dude, what the fuck is the radius on that rocket?
Can't be any wider than you.
Are y'all's asses really gonna slander my boy Jarl Balin?
Why am I not surprised that Hussein likes Jarl Balgrove?
Are you guys fucking serious right now?
Oh, the poor Whittleguard got his fifis hurt. No wonder the crime rate in Skyrim is so high.
And what do you do, Rogan? Sit over a video game voice chat about an infantry blob simulator just to shit-talk anyone that breathes?
Name one thing I've said that's wrong thus far. When you can, come back to me with that.
This chat reminds me of the good old days playing Modern Warfare 2. I fondly remember an adolescent child repeatedly declaring that he had sexual intercourse with my maternal figure of biological origin over and over again. I never quite got my father's name.
Whoa, what the fuck, Joe?
I don't think that's quite what he meant, Donald. Still, this is pretty uncomfortable nonetheless.
Watching the prequels is uncomfortable.
Watching a Jew cry about a movie makes my day.
Imagine selling out your soul to Disney to get a small loan of $4 million.
Mein Kampf was a literary art piece.
Why do I hear boss music?
Ready for round 2, motherfucker. I won't lose this time.
Totally kicking his ass there, Orange.
Dude, where the fuck do I slam a rocket into it? Nothing is working.
Oh, I don't know. How about where you managed to kill one of his crew at? Well, there you go. You got him.
Let me guess, he managed to kill him with the sheer power of luck on his side?
Man, you don't want to even know.
I'm glad you guys are always here to support me when I need you most.
Don't worry, Donald. I'll always be here to send the IRS to your house so you'll pay all that tax money you've been evading for the past few years. Or is that money in an offshore account on Epstein's Island?
Holy shit, that bullet almost hit me. Epstein's Island. That's priceless. Let's talk about all those times you got excited to visit there so you could see the merchandise.
Way to waste an entire mag on one guy.
What the fuck? It's not me. It's this shitty M2 hide that kicks everywhere with its low fire rate and horrible shot dispersion. Almost all these weapons in this fucking event are dog shit, I swear. I honestly would prefer a bolt-action rifle over the trash we got.
Boo-hoo, the game isn't going my way, and I pout like a fucking child every time the other person doesn't just let me shoot him. Wow.
It's okay, Sleepy. Go back to sleep in your crib. These fucking hitboxes, bro, what the fuck? Every time I shoot at someone, it's like I'm trying to win the goddamn lottery. Fuck! Fuck! Hey, fat ass, get over here and revive me.
I really don't know what you were expecting to happen.
Dude, what the fuck is my bot doing?
And you wonder why I don't play this trashy-ass game. What's the strategic value in that house anyways? There's some guys right below you, Donald.
Donald is sitting in that house because he's hiding from the authorities that are coming for him once again.
All right, clowns, shut it. I think I heard something.
What's up, Donald? Thought I would come to pay you a visit.
You picked the wrong house, fool.
Okay, Big Smoke.
Wow, Donnie has some practice with that knife. Must have been from all the times he was shivved in prison.
What the fuck?
I think the intention behind the Molotov is to not light yourself on fire, but the enemy...
Bro, it wasn't even remotely near me and it still got on me. Thought you were about to get away, didn't you, bushy boy?
Eat my ass, Donald.
Don't tempt him with a good time now, George.
Hardy har har, so fucking funny, Joe. Here, let me tell Barack a joke you can relate to in return. That guy in the window, though, is getting on my last fucking nerve, I swear to God.
Are you afraid of looking in the window, Orange Man? Afraid of what you'll see in the reflection?
Nah, I'm afraid of looking at the old guy right behind me sniffing my hair.
Well, don't worry, because no one would want to come within a 50-foot radius of that shitty hairline anyways.
It's called a comb-over, genius, and it's the best hairline in the world, the very best. No one has better comb-overs than me.
I've seen better haircuts from German soldiers than that war crime of a hairpiece.
That disaster on your head is the only thing in the world that's worse than Ben's KD ratio.
That's too much of a compliment to him, Joe.
I must confess I am deeply disturbed by the arrangement of your hair follicles. It is but the truth, I'm afraid.
For the first time in my life, I agree with Carl. You do the Republican Party shame, Donald.
You know what? Fuck all of you. Enemies ahead. So we must be crossing the border into Mexico.
Oh my fucking God, Donald. You're not even going south, you're going north.
Oh, so Canada? Same difference.
Northmen, you say? Prepare for battle, men of the Empire.
That's what I'm talking about, Carl. But, there are no Northmen but us at the moment.
Well, Sir Donald the Trump, it's just as you said yourself. Same difference. I shall slay you all the same.
Now you know how it feels to be on the other side, you fucking bigot.
Yeah, it feels great. Glad Carl is doing his duty as Emperor, even if that duty interferes with mine.
Did you know in Warhammer 40K, there's literally a planet called Birmingham. It's also known as the Black Planet. I wish I was joking.
You would fit right in then?
Barack's skin would blend in well with the environment.
I'm just loving this casual racism today.
Silence, you fools! Just as my elector counts, you intend to squabble with petty insults and childish remarks. Have you no shame or folly upon self-reflection? I'm an excellent example of success incarnate. Look up to my image for guidance.
Way to turn an otherwise goated statement into an ego-stroking session.
Why don't you just build a wall at the edge of the Chaos Waste, Carl?
An excellent suggestion. I shall begin drawing plans for a wall across the Chaos Wastes, so that the nations of man shall rest easy, knowing that foreign invaders shall forever be a concern of the past.
Better yet, why don't you take your own advice, Donald, and build a wall of Czech hedgehogs to keep the walkers out?
I would build a great big and beautiful wall, but Joe Biden over here keeps running the federal tax reserves down into the ground with his pathetic excuse of a presidency. What's up, George? We paying social calls now?
Nah, I just thought you would look better with a red paint job, you Micah Bell-looking ape. Fuck, he got me.
Let me show you how it's done, little fuck!
Hey, Donald, my group made a poem just for you.
Roses are red, violets are blue.
I'm gonna take a fat shit.
Right on top of you. Get fucked, Donald.
Yeah, if only you were as unified in game as you are in shit talking.
Yeah, if only you could hold the presidency for more than one term.
Aren't you supposed to be shit talking the other guys? Whose side are you on?
I'm on my side, motherfucker. Darth Jar Jar for life.
Son of a bitch!
Damn, Ben, you just took in a mouthful.
I'm not a pro like you, though.
Ouch.
I honestly can't tell what's worse. A Russian spy disguised as an orange elephant running for president a third time, or some director with nerd glasses that created the abomination known as the prequel trilogy, and all the shitty memes preceding it.
I like how that guy was just like MG42 go brrr.
And I went brrr up his back, funny world. What the fuck? Someone was trying to stab me that entire time. What a horrible fucking assassin.
Like you'd be any better at it with your feet singing fee-fi-fo-fum every time you walk 4 steps.
Anyways, now to be fair, the prequels are a fucking masterpiece compared to the absolutely woke travesty that was the sequels from Disney Star Wars.
The sequels are an affront to the embodiment of civilization and the principles of which we stand upon. To even mention them beckons the wrath of Darth Jar Jar, our Lord and Savior,
Hey, Fatas,
to save us
I
from
bring
this
a gift
peril
from
we
the Jarl
find
with your
ourselves
name on
in.
it.
And I bring the ass whooping.
I fought mudcrabs more fearsome than you.
Your mother must be one scary lady then. Kind of like Barack's husband.
Why the fuck are you standing out in the open?
Goddamn motherfucking piece of shit.
Do you actively want to be spotted, you fucking brain tumor?
Are you seriously going to backseat game this entire match, Hussein?
Depends if you stop making stupid fucking decisions like you have been.
Well, there goes my entire squad. And of course, I'm alone. No allies to be found. Let me look at this fucking leaderboard. 0 engineer points, 1 engineer point. You're fine, Cucklord. 2 engineer points. Oh, look, another 0, 2, 1, 1, and fucking 0. No wonder why we are at 4th point on fucking defense as Americans.
Says the guy that keeps on running out and getting his squad wiped just so he can get 3 kills.
Look at these fucking leaderboards, bro. And you're gonna sit here and tell me that I'm bad?
Might want to pull up a chair yourself, Donald.
Not now, Hussein. Get the fuck out of here.
Bro, you're not even top of the leaderboard. Shut the fuck up.
All of y'all except Cucklord 76 are fucking useless. Who gives a flying fuck who's at the top when we're about to lose the game anyway?
Oh boy, you better not be blaming me, because trust me, I've gotten pretty good at forehead art.
What the hell are you on about? We're at 4th point, and they've hardly made progress on the point because Ben is a terrible leader.
Fuck you, Rogan.
We're far from losing this game, so don't get your fucking panties in a wad and take it out on us.
Are you a fucking retard? We shouldn't be at 4th point in the first place. This could have been prevented if people were placing rallies. But I guess no one listens to me.
Cry more, bitch.
Yeah, who wants to get their ass blasted over petty shit in a video game by some orange putty in the voice chat? Let it go, Donald.
When Joe disagrees with me, you guys should know that I'm right. Also, Joe, I thought you were all about toxic chat rooms. What happened?
You happened. I would rather listen to someone scratch a chalkboard for a week over hearing you say a single word for an entire day.
You wouldn't have to worry about that since you'd probably fall asleep before then. God damn it, I hate getting lit on fire. Who the fuck thought it was a great idea at Dark Flow to have fire that instantly ignites your character's entire body?
So where were you when we were defending all alone at the first 3 points?
I was at the vanguard, ahead of the objective, winning the game.
Winning
by
the
keeping
game?
those
What the fuck does that
try-hard
mean?
fucks off the point to begin with.
Or in other words, he wants to hog all of the kills for himself.
Hog all the Big Macs, you mean?
Joe gets jealous that I can stay awake to eat. Anyways, just gotta stretch my arms before I dunk on these kids.
What the fuck am I watching right now?
Today we get a National Geographic look at Donald Trump in the wild. At a surface level, you might think this is some sort of mating call to attract the nearest porn star to his location with his natural aura of excess and greed.
Okay, you can stop now.
However, upon closer inspection, you may find a pungent citrus smell irradiating from the pores.
Joe, would you stop,
Very
please?
similarly to what happens when you peel an orange. This is a natural
Joe, please shut
deterrent
the fuck
for any
up.
potential mates nearby.
This is too
including
fucking
Melania.
good.
Joe,
Hence why she's gone as often as she can be
Joe,
from her sugar daddy.
shut the fuck up!
Could you 3 stooges just shut the ever-loving fuck up? You're clogging comms.
Comms. Are you fucking joking? All we've been doing this entire game is arguing with each other.
Watch your lip, boy.
Curse this abominable shot dispersion. To whomever it may concern, it is with great certainty that I insist thy resignation from the office of which you develop this entertainment medium in.
Fucking Imperials, I swear.
What is this slander, you spout worm? Thy nation's incompetence is of the greatest magnitude, and you dare to suggest our empire is weak and inferior. Morsley, take you this night!
Wow. Imagine drawing a straw man out of a 4-word sentence that was meant as a personal insult towards you.
How is that any better?
So what do you think of the Sigmarines, Carl? Would you still praise Sigmar then?
Sigmar is and shall forever be at the forefront of my heart. However, as he is but a man, he can do so little in such a face of evil as Games Workshop's egregious errors in business marketing. It is no fault of his own.
Murder Jesus can only do so much, huh? That says much of your crumbling empire.
Your fascist empire already fell, Donald. At least this guy has one.
Barack's drones also fell on a school bus full of kids. George let some buildings fall onto him. And then you let yourself fall asleep. Funny world, isn't it? We all fell in some way.
Not as hard as you, Donald. Classic story of riches to rags in an instant by beating the world record speed run for fastest president to be universally hated by both the Democrats and even your own fucking party.
Bernie doesn't count.
So Joe does?
No one wants you in office, Donald? Face it.
We all know that shit was rigged. Don't try to act like it's anything but that. I would have clapped you in the election were it not for lobbyists and their liberal woke agendas.
How can Joe be woke? He hasn't woken up from anything in his life.
Ha 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 ha! True Obama.
Fuck you two. You two are just jealous it's my time to shine as president after your repeated failures in office.
Shine under the lamplight so you can ward off the boogeyman while you sleep, Joe.
Oh, the poor baby Biden. Do you need a pacifier too and adult-sized diapers when you shit your pants sporadically?
Since when the fuck did you two become friends?
A common enemy is hell of a motivator, right, Hussein?
Go die in a fire, Trump. You seem to be good at that.
Is that what you also said to those defenseless children you bombed from the sky?
What about those defenseless children you want to keep outside a fence just because you're stuck in the past?
Ah, yes, whataboutism in its finest glory. What about those illegal aliens with drugs under their shirts because a kid would do nothing wrong?
Donald would know a thing or two about whataboutism. He learned it from his old pal Putin, right, Orange Man?
Yeah, why don't we talk about those millions of dollars being wasted on producing military equipment for a country thousands of miles away that has had a history of corruption, just so we can piss off a nation with weapons capable of nuclear fire and destruction? Or about that reckless withdrawal from Afghanistan that left $7.1 billion worth of military equipment to insurrectionists just because you felt like it?
We can't always stay in the same goddamn bubble our whole fucking lives. Things need to change eventually.
To be fair, the British Empire and the Soviet Union didn't exactly win the war in Afghanistan either. But I hate to say it, Joe, Donald's got a point. You're very reactionary when it comes to your brain-dead policies, if you can even call them that.
Kind of like Obamacare, right?
Oh, so now it's your turn to mock me on free healthcare? Awesome. Just what I need while trying to watch someone play a video game.
Do I get my turn next?
No, me first.
Fuck all of y'all's bitch asses.
What the fuck did I just listen to? An Alex Jones podcast?
I lost too many brain cells to count listening to that conversation.
Yeah, no shit, bro. Get a load of these assholes role-playing Ulfric Stormcloak and the merry band of marauders.
How the fuck am I anything like that pansy Ulfric, the cowardly racist asshole?
You're trying too hard, bro, firstly. Secondly, you're the reason children lay slain. Ulfric would be proud.
I know the book you are referencing. You know that The Bear of Markarth was literally written by an Imperial, right? It's fucking propaganda, and you're eating it all up.
You know where I found the book, right?
Where?
On a bandit chief that deserted from the Stormcloak Rebellion. None of this changes the fact you murdered children in cold blood.
There we go. Got his IP address. Now enjoy getting spammed with data, you fucking Veraboo.
Ha 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 ha, what a joke. He's still in the game. He's got a dynamic IP, you fucking moron. All you did was embarrass yourself.
I got 3 words for you. Jar Jar Binks.
Now you done it!
You go ahead and keep on making baseless assumptions about someone you hardly know. I'll just fucking ignore your airheaded ass.
I'm pretty sure that comes with the job description. Investigate into murders and round up the criminals.
You did not just imply that right now.
I thought you were ignoring me. Why'd you stop?
Imagine goading someone into talking, then flipping it on them, while also claiming a morally righteous attitude. You're playing a fucking video game right now. You're off duty. Shut the fuck up.
Statistically, our team is filled with unequivocal retards that don't know what an objective is.
That's most people in this game, Ben. You get used to it.
Ben, why do you have to be so goddamn toxic? Izmir's beard. Even I couldn't brew a potion of hate so strong.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. It's everyone on our team's fault aside from your own. There's no possible way that you could be contributing negatively to the team effort with your constant fucking chastising.
Watch your fucking mouth, George!
By the gods, my eardrums.
We had a plan and no one has been following it aside from me, so yeah, you're right, George. It's not my fault at all.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just win this already to deny Donald the satisfaction.
Y'all have 169 reinforcements right at last point and you think you're going to win? That's the funniest shit I've heard all day.
Yeah, imagine being on the verge of losing on defense where you inherently have the advantage. That's just embarrassing.
I'm not nearly as embarrassed as God was when he first drew you in concept art.
Fear not, my brothers. We shall seize the day under my flawless leadership.
We're doomed, aren't we?
The scornful banter weighs heavily on my soul, yet I must remain strong. For who else is it the destiny of to claim the victory of the match we invest ourselves in this day?
I swear to God, this game makes me feel like my balls are getting crushed underneath a hydraulic press.
Barack would know a thing or two about getting his balls crushed. Just ask his husband.
That joke is getting old, Donald. Come up with something new at least.
More like playing with your balls while the rest of your team puts in the work.
Work is a foreign concept to Donald. Daddy always gave him everything, so Donald never had to work a single day in his life with his small loan of $1 million while people around the country lose their homes and jobs.
Oh, Sleepy Joe, you're always so good for a laugh. Wanting to nationalize the economy instead of relying on foreign markets and investors like the Chinese communists instead of falling asleep on my paperwork doesn't mean people are losing out on job opportunities.
No, but it means we have a fucking lunatic running our country. The last thing we need is some clown ordering drone strikes on Iranian strongholds in the Middle East, bringing us on the cusp of World War III.
What can I say, Joe? I learned from the best. Just ask the people in Yemen. I bet they miss their families. Am I right, Barack?
Wow. Way to miss 10 shots in a row aiming at one guy 100 meters away. And George coming in saying that I'm bad at the game.
Shut it, Hussein. It's hard to lead with the M1 Carbine's shitty sights.
Get a new line, Donald. But to answer your stupid question, unlike you, I'm actually responsible for taking out someone that posed a national security threat. Osama bin Laden, to be exact. Also take the L, George.
Go fuck yourself, Barack.
What the fuck is that sound? It's been going off for a minute now. Is there a walker?
It'd be looking like War of the Worlds up in this bitch. Going back on track here. While you sat around at your golf course in Potomac Falls as people died around you.
Are you sure he was the real national security threat? Let's see your birth certificate, shall we, Hussein?
I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, you fucking troglodyte. When are you going to get off this shit?
Republicans and their fucking birth certificates. It can't just be enough that the person is a human being that is in need of help.
Yeah, let's just ignore everyone else in America that's actually a citizen. Fuck them, right?
I don't think that guy was a tank, but regardless, nice shot.
I just like styling on these kids with my balls of steel.
Balls of steel, as this guy sits on top of a tower and snipes.
I wouldn't be talking, Joe. All you do is sit in a tank in the gray zone doing fuck all to help your team.
Oh yeah, silly me for not wanting to drive out and get blown up instantly by a tiny bundle of dynamite.
I mean, besides, I'm defending. Imagine crying because someone is actually playing the objective.
You running out and getting killed over and over doesn't exactly constitute as playing the objective.
Like any of y'all have been.
Get wrecked, Ben, you salty fucking cuck.
Cope and seethe, bitch. Cope and fucking seethe. Just accept you're not the great player you preen yourself as.
To be fair, this is a team-based game about bum rushing the objective with infantry blobs. Even if we all agreed that Ben was the most dogshit player in the world, he is. The outcome of the match is really determined by everyone's contributions. On that front, we have failed.
What the fuck? No, it's not. That's hell let loose you're talking about. And of course, as I speak, I'm alone on the point.
Ooh, is that who I think it is? Ooh, George!
Now what, Donald? God damn it.
Sit the fuck down! Eat these nuts, George, and get fucked, bitch.
Is this really necessary? Just fucking kill me already and be
It
done with it.
absolutely is. Now eat lead and sit back down in the spawn
I'm sitting
screen
on
where
the
you
objective
belong.
practically alone with one other guy while Donald runs around like a spastic cunt killing everyone in sight.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Eat my ass, Joe.
What was that, George? Sounds like someone really loves nuts in their mouth.
You did not just blame me right now.
Did you get fucked, Ben, you fucking
Take your
noob?
podcast, Mike Joe, and shove it up your ass as far as you
Suck
can,
on my
you
fat
fucking
cock, you
faggot.
sore fucking Jew.
Say hello to Ford and General fucking Motors, you Varibu fucks.
There's no
Easy
fucking way.
peasy.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way we are about to
No!
lose.
This cannot
Oh,
be!
awesome. We lost the fucking game. And it's all thanks to a certain someone. Well, get fucked, George. See ya.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you put a nerd in charge, I suppose.
Aside from all the yelling, that is, good game, fellas. Sorry I insulted you all. Just got worked up and all from the negative energy.
Yeah, an overall fucking disaster of a game. May I never play with any of y'all again?
Good riddance, motherfucker.
Suck my fat chode, cocksucker.
Hey, Carl, send me a friend request on Steam later. Maybe we can play some Total War Warhammer 3 together sometime.
Your wish is my command, my fellow man.
Hey, I know what I said before, but would you guys be willing to hear me out before you pass judgment?
What's done is done, George.
Now hold on, Donald. Let's hear him out in the Discord server.
Fine. So when is he going to get here?
Oh my God, Donald, it's been 2 minutes. And you're bitching about George not coming at the exact time you want him to.
I mean, to be fair, he was on Discord with his other friends, as he called them. I guess he might be wrapping some things up with them.
He mentioned some kind of deal he made with Ben.
Do you think he may have been jealous about something?
I would say so, but we have Donald in our group, so it's hard to find anything to be jealous about.
Hey!
Maybe he just doesn't like us anymore.
Hey, guys.
So you finally came.
Dude, what the fuck has been going on with you? You've been distant.
Well, it's just,
What, George?
I'm sorry, guys.
About what? What's there to be sorry about? We're not actually taking this seriously.
Except me, though. See, here's the thing. I feel like we've all been growing distant from each other.
I wouldn't blame you keeping distance from that orange irradiated turd over there, though.
See, George, he gets jealous that I have a superior intellect, so he tries to blame external factors as a way to pin me as a moron somehow.
That right there is what I'm talking about.
That Donald is orange? I would say you get used to it, but really you don't. You just tolerate it slightly more over time because it's easy to make fun of.
No, that's not what I was meaning. Don't y'all ever just get tired of the fighting, bitching, and complaining constantly?
No? Sleepy Joe does, though.
Imagine losing an election to me with my eyes being closed.
I just get tired of the negative energy surrounding it all. Hearing another drone joke, comments about Donald's skin color, Joe being sleepy, and of course the 9/11 jokes grates on my soul. If you ask me, I just don't find that to be a healthy relationship between supposed friends, you know. The bottom line is, I don't feel welcomed anymore. During the match, it seemed like you were doing just fine without me. But at the same time, you were rooting for Donald to win, even if you didn't vocalize it at times. Donald seems on board with getting rid of me, and honestly, I wouldn't hold it against you. If that's what it takes for you three to have an almost healthy relationship, so be it. But I fail to see what purpose I serve other than to be the brunt of every plane or building joke in existence. I just wanted to say my piece before I go. For what it's worth, I appreciate all the years you've given me. But I never felt a part of the big picture in the end. Thanks for at least hearing me out.
Oh my fucking God, George, you drama queen. I never said I wanted you to go.
Damn, that's deep. We had no idea you felt like that. I'm sorry you feel that way about us, George. But let me set the record straight. You were always one of us. You are not just the brunt of the jokes. You are the fourth player that does the heavy lifting no one wants to. You provide an alternate perspective on the lives of actual Republicans because Donald is a giant fucktard.
Okay, Hussein.
You're the fourth opinion on subject matter we debate. Without you, I wouldn't respect the Republican point of view as much as I do now, despite still personally disagreeing with it.
You were the second person I contacted before I played Enlisted, you know. Also, without you, I would be the only Republican in this group, and I would have a hard time relating to anyone here, as corny as that may sound.
I would imagine it being hard to relate to anyone if I were you.
Joe is envious of me. He wants to know what success looks like from the perspective of a man that actually got shit done in office.
Yeah, sure, Donald, whatever you fucking say. Anyways, George, you are always welcomed in our group. What we do here is for the sake of publicity and our enjoyment. This is a safe space where you can just let go and be yourself. This extends even to Donald, but we're here for each other. That includes you, George.
You, safe space. Only blue-haired land whales that drink lattes want those.
Land whales, says the guy looking as round and white as a pancake.
But I'm pro-First Amendment, so go ahead and say what you will, George. Just expect for me to make fun of you as you do me.
Thanks, guys. I think I needed to hear that. I feel a little better now, but if it's not too much to ask, can you guys play some Fortnite with me?
You, fuck no. See you, George.
Yeah, Fortnite is for 12-year-olds. Fuck that shit.
So much for that talk.
They were probably done playing today anyways. But they meant what they said. You know how they get.
Well, I probably need a break too anyways. Again, thank you, Joe, but I'm getting off for the day. See you later.
Take care now.
Is he gone?
Yes, he's gone.
All right, good. Put the game back on and let's get to the good part.
William Jefferson Clinton.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
God damn it. Oh, hi, Joe.
Hi?
Now, where did that rat bastard go?
What the fuck was that about? Well, with that out of the way, Boss Gaming told me to tell you guys to like, comment, and or subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Who knows? We might do more videos like this here if you like his writing style. This was just his first time stepping his feet into the waters of AI voice generation, and he spent a lot of time making this video. 2 months, basically, so even just a like would make his day. Thank you for watching the video. Now time for my nap.